High school basketball from Spartan Bowl. The Wildcats from Franklin County High School in Brookville visits the Spartans. It's the TV3 Game of the Week. Again, Connersville welcomes Franklin County. The Game of the Week on TV3. When it comes to rivalry games in Indiana high school basketball, this is a big one. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Spartan Bowl and TV3's coverage of the Franklin County Wildcats and Connersville Spartans game. With Ron Wiley, this is Fran Schomel. Thanking you for joining us here on TV3. This is a game many fans look forward to, not just because it's a great rivalry, but it's a friendly competition between the student bodies, as this is the Beat Cancer in 4 Quarters game, where the schools raise funds for cancer research. Ron, this is quite an event.
Oh, it's absolutely quite an event because, you know, again, both teams playing their hearts out on the floor, both schools raising money to beat cancer. Goes to a great cause. The cancer research is the winner of this heated rivalry.
Right. Franklin County comes to Spartan Bowl winning 7 of 19 games this season. We had an opportunity to speak with head coach Eric Ibrams a short time ago about the Wildcats. Coach, tell us about this team, Franklin County Wildcats.
Well, we are senior oriented this year. We've got 7 seniors on the roster. We are currently 7 and 12. We've battled through some injuries. We had a player hurt his knee and missed about 9 games, and we've had some sickness, but the pieces are starting to come together kind of here towards the end of the season, and hopefully this weekend we can start playing a little better, moving towards the tournament.
Well, of course, this is the time of the year that you aim for, isn't it?
Oh, sure, yeah. You know, basketball's a long season, and you know, you always want to be playing your best towards the end, and that's what you strive for.
Well, Eric, you play some pretty tough teams. You've had some close losses. You had an overtime loss, I believe.
Yeah, we've had a couple overtime games. We had a triple overtime loss. You know, last week we went 1-1. It was the first time that Ben Kreider was back, coming off of the knee injury. We were able to split, and he scored 9 points the second game on Saturday, which hopefully, you know, that'll continue. We can get him into the mix because he's a pretty important part of our team that was out for quite a long time.
And you venture into Ohio and play some Ohio teams.
I coached in Ohio for 5 years, and so those teams we play were in the old conference that I had coached in, and I like that, the physical brand, and it's, you know, it's a good, it's not a very long road trip over there, and a good variety to mix it up.
Yes. What do you think of this Connersville team you're facing tonight?
Oh, well, you know, they're very fundamentally sound. They don't make mistakes. You know, Kerry does a great job with them. They can play any style, up tempo, slow it down. They're Silcott, the number 12, is probably one of the top 5 players in our league, and so, you know, they're going to present a great challenge, especially coming up here and playing in the bowl. But it's always a good experience for the kids.
Is it the only bowl you play in during the season, Eric?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
Is this a challenge for your boys to become accustomed to this type of gym?
Well, you know, I think not really, because they played in here in the summertime and all growing up, you know, throughout summer stuff and junior high and that sort of thing. So we have been in here before, you know, so they are kind of familiar with the surroundings.
You're a graduate of Franklin County High?
Well, actually, I graduated from Brookville High School, which I'm kind of showing my age, but I was the last class of Brookville in '89, and I went to Northern Kentucky University, played there, and then when I got out of college, I actually started at Franklin County as the freshman coach for a couple years under Jim Pugh.
What position did you play in college?
Wherever they needed me, but usually I was around the basket.
I can imagine so. Who are your starters tonight, Eric?
Caught me. Tyler Nicholsby starting at the point guard. Clayton Spurlock, a sophomore who's been playing really well of late. Jordan Floyd, a junior. Trevor Murray, a senior, and Dylan Little, who's all-conference player last year, will be our 5th starter.
Sectional coming up. You'll be going to Greensburg for the sectional.
Yeah, and the draw is Sunday, so we're all anticipating that, see where we fall, and I think the sectional's pretty wide open. Obviously, I think it goes through Greensburg, returning champs, and so they're probably right now the team to beat.
A lot of the teams you play during the season because they're members of the conference.
Yeah, and that helps with the familiarity of each other, and so we know each other, and we can talk and scout and that sort of thing. So we know what each other does. It's just who's playing well at the right time and making shots.
Eric, have a great game tonight and have a great postseason tournament.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
The Spartans go into this game winning 17 games and losing 4. They are tied for first place in the Eastern Athletic Conference with East Central, each team a 4-1 record, and both teams have 2 conference games remaining. The Spartans with Franklin County tonight and an away game at Lawrenceburg. The Spartans have won 5 straight games, the last 2 very impressive wins over East Central and New Palestine. We asked head coach Kerry Brown about the 2 recent games and tonight's opponent. Coach, you're back home after a couple of road games. East Central, New Pal, a couple of wins.
Yeah, it seems like it's been a while since we've been here. It's good to get back home. Did a good job on the road with a conference win at East Central, and then Monday night we traveled over to New Palestine in a rescheduled game and against a possible sectional opponent, and came back with a 10-point win from there. So played pretty good.
In that New Pal game, you fell behind a little bit early. You called a timeout, and things changed quickly for the Spartans. What did you do?
I think if the game you were talking about was East Central, they hit a couple of threes.
Right.
And it was a kid we knew that could make those shots, and we just weren't where we were supposed to be when we were supposed to be. And I was just reminding them about, what we needed to do. And the kids made the adjustment and came out. And from that point on, I think it was 11-7 them. They scored 25 points the rest of the game, something like that. So we did a good job from that point on.
It was a great defense. It was a great game to watch. At New Pal, what was the story?
They came out hitting threes. It was tied up at halftime, 29-all. I mean, we were playing pretty well offensively. And then we had a really good run in the third quarter, late third, early fourth, to go up 10. And then we just kind of hung on down the stretch to win by about 10 points.
A couple of great games on the road. So you're back home tonight. You're taking on the Franklin County Wildcats, a team with not the best record in the world, but you kind of throw records away, don't you?
We do, and I mean this sincerely. They're a lot better than their record indicates. They've got some really good pieces as far as players go. Coach Ibrams does a great job with them. And then I think they're getting a little bit healthier too. I know he told me just a little bit ago they've got one young man back that hasn't been playing very much for him. So we need to be ready tonight. This is always a tough game. It's a rivalry game. It's a conference game now. So, and it's an important conference game.
This is the time to gel, isn't it? And I know Coach Ibrams is happy that his team is beginning to play better toward the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what you did in November and December, and really in the big picture, you want to be playing your best down the stretch, and we want to, and we have in the past, and we're coming off of 2 really good games, and I think they're probably playing their best basketball as well. So it's a good time to be getting well.
How's the practice sessions gone this week?
Pretty good. Obviously, we played Monday, came back Tuesday and went short and light. Had a good practice Wednesday, and then came back last night and tried to go short and light again. Just trying to keep them fresh, having 3 games in a week.
Yes. What about the health of the team?
We're in pretty good shape. We had a young man last night, one of our JV players, that turned an ankle. We've got some bumps and bruises and some sniffles, but no flu and no broken bones.
Well, that's quite an accomplishment if you've escaped that kind of disease running around.
Well, I mean, some of those things are things you cannot control. So, we worry about the things we can control. If somebody gets sick, you could get hurt walking down the stairs. We cannot control those things. So we tell them to wash their hands and drink plenty of fluids every night after practice.
Coach, have a great game tonight.
Thanks, Fran.
Ron, let's have his starting five.
Yes, for the visiting Franklin County Wildcats, they are led by Tyler Nickers. He's a 5'8 senior. Number 22 at one of the guard positions. Trevor Murray is a 5'10 senior. Number 12 at the other guard position. And rounding out their three-guard lineup is Clayton Spurlock. He's a 6-foot sophomore, number 25 in their front court. Dylan Little is a 6'1 senior, number 5. And Jordan Ford's a 6'3 junior, number 34. And for the Connersville Spartans, they are led by all-world Garrett Sipcott. He's a 6'1 senior, number 12. Braxton Reveley, defensive wizard. He is 5'9 senior, number 14. And rounding out the trifecta of guards for the Connersville Spartan is Noah Belt. He's a 6'1 junior, number 30. And for the front court for the Connersville Spartans, they are led by Dalton Lee, 6-foot senior, number 22. And Wes Smith, guy plays high above the rim, 6'2 senior, number 32.
A great atmosphere here tonight, Ron. Another big crowd at Spartan Bowl. The Franklin County fans have really shown up, and of course, as the Spartans at every ball game, they're here in a huge number.
Yeah, absolutely. Franklin County brings energy from down south, as we say, and they're excited. They bring it every time they're on this court, and we have the rivalry here, especially with the student body as well. So a lot of people are affected by this ball game, but again, it goes to a good cause. Cancer, they're the road winners.
It's going to be a noisy Spartan Bowl for the next hour and a half. Sure
will, and I tell you what, this is exciting, this atmosphere. You can cut it with a knife, and this is the true definition of Hoosier hysteria right here tonight.
Franklin County won this ball game in 2014. Since then, the Spartans have been the victors, so they have a 3-game winning streak in this beat Cancer in 4 quarters game. Folks just joining us, see all the pink. It's because this is Cancer night here at Spartan Bowl, an annual event. And I'm sure they'll be presenting a check to the Cancer people for research here. This will be among one of the festivities here tonight at Connersville's Spartan Bowl. And again, another festivity will be the game between the dance with the CHS boy-girl dance that'll be coming up at halftime. And if you folks haven't had a chance to see it, you're in for quite a treat, right?
Oh, absolutely. A couple years ago, Sollenberger, that kid had his Superman outfit on and did a 3/4 front flip, whatever he did, over 10, 13 people. It was amazing. I tell you what, I'm sitting right in front of Sandy. She wants to outdo herself every year, so I expect this dance to be even better than last couple of years.
I don't know how to describe it. This is gymnastics, music, dance.
It's everything.
Throw bodies into the air.
Yeah, right. The bodies do not hit the floor, though. That's what's good about that.
It's really a precision event, and I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
And I know our viewers are too.
Yeah.
Tonight's ball game was a victory for the JV team from Connersville, 40-31 over the JVs from Franklin County, and the junior Spartans have an 18-4 record.
Yeah, they're doing great.
Really playing well.
Well, that was a close game. It was tied at 24 late in the 4th, and then we just went on a run, and defense picked up, and we walked away with the victory.
It was 13-9 at halftime, so you can see what kind of points they put into the second 14 minutes of play. 40-31, the final again of tonight's JV team. The officials for this game at Spartan Bowl tonight are Kevin Chestnut from Pendleton, Tony Ortman, he's from Knightstown. Greg Reese is from Newcastle. They are introducing the team from Franklin County right now. The guys in their traveling dark blue uniforms, white trim, and they will be introducing the Spartans and darken the Spartan Bowl here tonight. So we're just minutes away from the opening of this important ball game, a conference battle between the Franklin County Wildcats and the Connersville Spartans. Spartans want to keep winning, and if they can pull off a victory here tonight and at Lawrenceburg, they will at least have a tie. That's the worst they can do in the Eastern Indiana Athletic Conference. And if they do, that'll be their 4th straight conference win, Ron.
Oh, it's amazing what Kerry Brown has done with these, with his last 5-6 teams. I mean, he has really got his program going. The future looks bright on that side of the bench. As Larry's
great team to watch, and the fan support for this team is just outstanding, and I know the kids feed off the energy of the crowd and vice versa.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the crowd is the factor when we travel well. And, this crowd right here, they're giving the applause for Larry's talking about the cancer and how it affects people and the cause that these kids raise money for tonight. And everybody has been affected by cancer at one point, my mother. Very nice that these kids raise this money. Good for them.
Every family has been touched by that disease.
Yeah, that, took my mom. She, gave her ticket to heaven. But it's not something you wish on anyone.
Yes. We are nearing the end of the regular season, and sectional time is just around the corner, and I know every Hoosier basketball fans looking forward to the tournament.
Absolutely. The Connersville Spartans, 2-time sectional defending champs. We won it 2 years in a row up in Newcastle on their floor against Newcastle. Newcastle drops to 3A. Now we're playing in Richmond at the Tiernan Center. I still think we're the favorite going into that sectional, but again, you got to play the games. You just can't automatically get pushed through. You got to play the games, and the Connersville Spartans are going to be having a huge target on their backs when they enter that sectional.
That's right. It's the second season, actually.
It is.
Everybody
Absolutely.
starts at 0.
You're absolutely right. But one thing I'm seeing, Fran, I'm seeing a trend here. I'm seeing a trend here, Fran, is that Clay Garrison's starting to play very well. We got our guys who generally play defense, Braxton Reveley, Dalton Lee. They're starting to score more. So our team is gelling a whole lot more at the right time.
Yes, both teams, I think, are peaking at the right time. I think you're exactly right. As we talked with Coach Brown of Connersville, he said, what you do back in November doesn't count. It's what you do now.
Absolutely doesn't count. As here we go.
Okay, the pregame ceremonies are continuing here at Spartan Bowl. Everything goes dark and the spotlights come on. The Spartans will be introduced here to the crowd, and we'll have the national anthem by the CHS Pet Band, and there'll be tip-off here at Spartan Bowl. Again, Ron Wiley and I thank you for joining us here on TV3 for our Game of the Week.
And now, let's meet your Connersville Spartans. Tonight's starters, wearing number 5, Dalton Nail. Number 10, Clay Garrison. Number 20, Aaron Wicks. Number 24, Tyler Cole. Number 42, Ethan Smith. Number 44, Drew Shirk. Number 50, Jacob Brown. And number 40, Durham. Starting lineup for the Spartans. And forward, 6'2" senior, number 32, Wes Smith. And guard, 6'1" junior, number 30, Noah Bell. The 6-foot senior, number 22, Dalton Lee. And guard, a 5'9" senior, number 14, Braxton Reveley. And a guard, a 6'1" senior, number 12, Beard Silka. First coached by Mr. Kerry Brown. At this time, we ask that everyone please rise, remove your hats, as we honor America. Tonight, our national anthem played by the CHS Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Levi Thompson.
tonight's ball game. The crowd is revved up. I'm sure the players are, Ron.
Oh, absolutely. I'm revved up.
Wonder what's going through the minds of those kids as they trot out onto the floor here for this ball game.
Yeah, I tell you what, Franklin County, their cheer block is going berserk. They're really trying to fire their team up. As our boys going down there, fist bumping everyone on the officials area, Larry and Bob and Terry, and getting all fist pump from our boys. But you know, our boys are used to that. Again, you know, talked about them being the target going to the sectional. Anytime a smaller school comes into the other team, ooh, that's first time West has lost in a while.
Here we go. Floyd Jordan, a 6'3" junior, jumps for Franklin County, and Wes Smith for the Spartans. Franklin County gets the opening tip.
Say one thing, I don't know how healed Dalton Lee is, but he has had an injury over the past couple weeks. He looks good so far. That ankle injury.
Spartans with their usual smothering defense, man-to-man.
Oh, it's a good defense.
Sure
I mean,
is.
this is the best defensive team that we've seen, and Kerry Brown's had some good teams. You know that.
Right, the average right around 40 points a game. They are second best in Class 4A in Indiana. There's a turnover by the Spartans, caused a turnover, and we'll get the ball for the first time.
Yeah, very good
Noah
defense.
Belt triggers it in, comes to Braxton Reveley, and here's Garrett Silcott. Kind of a half-court press here by this Franklin County team in the early going.
Yeah, they want to apply pressure and apply it quickly and get into the head as the Spartans. They want to feed off their cheer block.
It's Braxton Reveley, number 14, with the ball behind the free throw circle, gives to Silcott, to Belt, sets up.
That's not a good shot.
Noah, and shot is short by Noah Belt. First shot of the ball game is missed. Franklin County brings it into front court.
That definitely will not stop Noah from shooting, even though he's getting the air ball chance from the visiting block. He's still going to shoot that shot, and I guarantee a few will fall.
Driving down into the corner, the lane opened up.
Good
Spartans
defense.
quickly close it before the Franklin County fella can head for the basket. Working the ball around, good ball handling by this Franklin County crew. This is Dylan Little, a 6'1" senior with the ball. He's number 5. From the corner, it's in and out by Franklin County, and the ball is touched last by a Spartan, the official rules, so it will be Franklin County basketball.
Yeah, it looks like it went off Noah right there. Noah's looking, wondering, hoping that he didn't look at him and catch him. But, you know, again, good defense from the Spartans. Garrett, you know, in the face of his guy, and again, you know, pulling off right there, kind of a man guard going right there. Good shot.
Put up and in by number 5, Dylan Little, the first score of the ball game. Brings the Franklin County fans to their feet. County still on the attack. Here is Dalton Lee working to Wes Smith. Belt.
Oh, he's going all the way.
From the left side. Goes in for a shot. Ball batted away, but a Spartan retrieves it. Here by Garrett Silcott.
I tell you what, it doesn't matter what happens. You get your shot blocked. Everybody gets their shot blocked, and you know, we just hustled and out hustled them right there. And Garrett, that was beautiful.
Yes, here's Nichols in the front court for the Wildcats. Spartans with a 1-point lead. Number 12 drives the lane, feeds off. Loose ball momentarily, but the Wildcats keep possession. Here's driving down, stopping him on the baseline. Oh, nice move by Little as he faked his man and went up from about 5-6 feet from the left side of the basket. Drops it in to give the Wildcats a 1-point lead.
Yeah, good fake from Little as Garrett's going all the way,
and his patented drive toward the basket.
Oh no, he got fouled before I thought he walked.
So.
Yeah, but he got fouled before by Little.
Little will be charged with the first foul of the ball game. On Franklin County it is. It's a non-shooting foul. Spartans will inbound.
I tell you what,
will trigger it in.
That's what I love about Garrett Fran is that he sees just a little bit of an opening and he just goes.
That's right. He makes it.
There's a give and go.
He does. There's a ball into Garrett. Tried to get a shot away. It was batted away from him. Here is Franklin County down court, trying a corner shot, missed. Braxton Reveley for Connersville. Spartans have a couple of guys on the sidelines ready to come in at the first break.
Yeah, Clay and
Reveley
Jacob.
out to Lee.
Again, Connors are just slowing it down a little bit. They're down 1.
Dalton behind the circle, gives out to Belt. Spartans pulled out.
You know, Franklin County's bigs so far have been the difference in this ball game.
on the left side, trying to find an open man. Finally does. Wes Smith out to Silcott. Spartans will reset the play here. A 1-point lead for Franklin County as Reveille drives down. Wes Smith's got an open shot in the corner and hit it. The three. Beautiful play as the Spartans pull the Wildcats defense away. And when they double team somebody's
wide open. Wes was wide open, and you know he's going to take that shot. I mean, he had all the time in the world.
Yeah, he was deep in the corner and got set, and nobody throwing up a hand in front of him, so he
might as well take it.
Put in the three-pointer. Here's Dalton Lee. The Spartans
Dalton's
grab the ball on the rebound and try a shot, miss. Franklin County boy with the ball. Seems like he stumbled and walked a little bit, and I believe he did, and he was fouled.
Yeah, Dalton not liking earlier as he was going in, and he thought he was fouled, and he's wondering why they didn't call it on him earlier, and Noah got the foul right there as the cousins come in, Clay Garrison and Jacob Brown.
Dalton Lee comes out, and Wes Smith comes out, and replacing Jacob Brown and Clay Garrison.
Boy, Jacob, I tell you what, that kid has improved as the season's gone on.
Hasn't he, though? Yeah.
Yeah.
Plays under the post a lot.
Yeah, him and Clay, they're both, both cousins. They know each other. They're sophomores. That's
right.
Good news. There's a steal by
Garrison.
Yeah.
He started up court. Ball was batted away from him. Touched last by a Wildcat Spartan ball. Inbounding it will be number 30 right in front of us, Noah Belt. 6'1" junior for Connorsville.
Right now, Franklin County's playing pure emotion. They're being drawn in from their crowd. They're lifting them up and playing very well right now. We just got to play steady, play cool, and remember, we're on the home floor.
Spartans by 2. Garrison, the ball handler, gives to Silcott. Garrett drives down, puts it up.
Oh, I thought he was fouled.
Rebounding. Garrett won't
they ain't going to stop that guy.
Picks it up. He'll put it in for CHS.
Yeah, they're not going to stop that guy. Again, great hustle there from Garrett to get up there. Jacob was right there at the right spot. Got the easy putback and another steal.
Silcott steals the ball from Franklin County, heads up court, goes in for a shot and miss, but he was fouled.
Yeah, that's what I love about Garrett. He's kind of been smothered a lot tonight going inside, and look at him right there. He's not definitely stopping.
Now called on Murray of the Wildcats. His first, team's second. Non-shooting foul.
Man, I was wondering if they were going to give him the continuation since he was driving, but they didn't. And
I thought maybe he was fouled as he went in for the shot.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But
differently.
This is a very physical game.
No foul call.
Yeah, shocking.
Driving down court, missing on the ball. The Wildcats, the rebound attempt missed. Braxton Reveille drives up court, heads for the basket. He'll be at the line for a couple of free throws.
Yeah, I tell you what, this game is very, very physical, unbelievably physical. As
Garrett, the officials are.
Yeah, that was
trying to keep it under control, I believe.
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, again, very, very physical ball game.
At the line is Braxton Reveille for Connorsville.
Garrett's been just beat up.
67-point per game shooter from the free throw line. He makes the first one. Yeah, Garrett's been kind of manhandled out there.
Yeah, but that ain't gonna stop that kid. He's tough. He's taking a drink on the floor. He's ready to rehydrate. He's ready to go.
Reveille's second free throw is good. He's 2 for 2 for tonight. Spartans up by 6. Wildcat ball in backcourt.
Again, very, very physical. Which we play very physical defensively. So we like that style.
Yes.
But we're not really used to people being physical back, and Franklin County is.
Here are the Wildcats on the attack. Dylan Little holds the ball, feeds off to a teammate who drives into the free throw circle. Can't get a shot away. That was Jordan Floyd. Connorsville's defense again. There's a three by number 25, Spurlock. First three of the ball game for the Wildcats. Pulls them within 3 points of Connorsville.
Yeah, Franklin County again, very physical, and we've, again, we love playing physical defense. And one thing I'm impressed so far with this, Fran, is our hustle.
Three.
There's another hit.
Justin, 2 3-point land. He has 6 points.
Oh, that was a three. I thought you said.
I think so.
No, they got 3 up there on the board. So
Yeah,
like
he was behind the line.
That was an easy shot.
6 inches or so.
Yeah.
Nice drive along the baseline by Wildcat. Goes up for the lay-in.
Yeah, that was an easy shot right there. There we go, Jacob. Another one.
Brown being fed the ball by a teammate and drives in and scores, coming in from the right side.
Yeah, Jacob, I mean, that guy right there, I mean, you get him inside like that, just bounce it to him, and he goes up without hesitation.
Knows what to do with it, doesn't he?
Yeah. I mean, you know, when he first started playing, there was a little bit of hesitation. Now he just muscles.
Yes. Wildcats on the attack.
Noah don't like that call, but that's a foul.
Foul on, is it going to be number 2 on Noah?
No, that's his first one I have. That's the first one we have.
Okay, well, this was on Lee, right?
Oh, that's right. It was on Lee last time, yeah.
Belt comes out, Brown comes out, Silcott comes out.
Yeah,
Wes
Garrett
Smith
needs some
is
rest.
back in, and it's Drew Shirk, number 44 in the ball game for Connersville.
Yeah, Drew's 6'4", and so, you know, we're kind of getting a little big on our lineup because Garrett's
played well off the bench.
Yeah, he played very well. Too bad he's a senior. I hate that.
There's Reveille hanging on with the ball handler and that Spartan defense. Number 23 works the ball around. It's Ben Kreider, one of their leading point makers.
Yeah.
He has been shut out so far tonight. We're in the final seconds of the opening period, and Franklin County indicates they will go for a last-second shot. Driving the ball around.
Oh, nice fake.
Burlock drives down, bumps into
That was
a
beautiful.
Spartan,
Wow.
gets the ball into the basket for a 2-pointer. Ball on the way by Garrison. As the buzzer sounds, it was wide of the goal. And we have played first 8 minutes here tonight at Spartan Bowl. Connersville with a 15-11 lead over Franklin County.
Yeah, Franklin County.
Wild and physical 8 minutes.
Yeah, very wild and physical 8 minutes. I mean, that was one of the most physical quarters that we have seen this year, Fran. And we've seen some very physical quarters. The refs are letting them play, and that, you know, you got to like that if you're a ball player.
Yes.
But you know, again, I think the big difference was we out-hustled them. We out-hustled them that quarter. We had a lot of second and third chances at the glass, at the basket. That made the difference so far in this ball game, those second and third chances.
Yeah, the Spartans can play any type of ball you want to. I mean, if you want to play fast, we'll play fast.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and you're right.
If you want to play slow, we'll play slow.
That's right. They adapt very well to what's thrown at them. They're not a type of offense that's really going to overpower you, but their defense will.
Absolutely, that wins the ball game.
Yeah, their defense will.
We've seen that so often this year.
I think went over my head. I was trying to get a T-shirt. There's one right to you, friend. Every year.
To the stands.
Yeah. Actually, I got one this year, so I shouldn't be too greedy. I shouldn't be too greedy. Again, if you've not been out to these ball games, come on out here to this hallowed facility that is known as the Spartan Bowl. A great atmosphere. It's wonderful. These boys, you know, what makes this team so special, Fran, is that these boys are good boys.
That's right. Garrison will be the inbounder for Connersville. Comes to Silcott, and Garrett will move it quickly across the timeline.
Yeah, Franklin County's did a good job to clog the inside. You know, we've been able to get inside with Jacob when he's camped in there.
Dalton Lee looking at the bench for a signal from the coaching staff. Now the Spartans on the attack. Here's Lee. Out to Garrison. Reveille got a shot away. Will work over to Garrison on the side. Here's Reveille out to Garrison. Good defense by this Franklin County crew.
Yeah, very good defense.
Yes,
I mean,
on
they're
both sides.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're playing more of a zone, and there goes Braxton. That's it.
That's a 3 by Braxton Reveille. 5 points for Braxton. He's not known for threes, but
when he does, he nails them.
It's a player, right?
I don't know what his percentage is. I need to look at the stats, but that kid, I tell you what, when he hits it from 3, it's nothing but net.
There are the Wildcats on the attack. We're in the early minutes of the second half here tonight at Spartan Bowl on the TV3 Game of the Week. Happy to have you with us.
Yeah,
Wildcats slowing it down a little bit. There's a little jump shot
shot
along the baseline put up and in by Dylan Little, number 5. He has 6 points. He had the opening basket for Franklin County.
Yeah, he's very fast. He's one of those. I like watching him. He's quick. He stops and pops. I mean, that's how you do it.
Reveille and Garrison pulled out for the Spartans. They have 3 guys.
Oh, he's
a Shirk in the center, and here's Dalton.
That's
Hales getting a nice bank-in shot.
Dalton Lee called bank on that,
and banked one in off the glass.
Yeah, I don't know if he did that on purpose, but who cares? It went in. I'm not going to put glass on it. I'm not going to put bank shot. It's going to be a 2.
Number 23, the ball handler, Ben Kreider. Spartan doing a good job on him tonight, keeping him from the scoring column so far.
Franklin County definitely kind of ruffled a little bit. They got within 4, and now they're down 7.
Long shot from out is missed by Franklin County. Murray foul under the basket.
Oh, it's going to be on Garrison. Garrison
will be called for the foul, non-shooting foul. Number 34 goes out of the
we got right here from Garrison.
Franklin County got spoiled, and he's replaced by Braden Ertl. There's a fight for the inbound pass, won by Garrett Silcott.
Yes.
Slams one in. The Spartan fans to their feet.
Oh, yeah, Garrett, I've told him all year long. I said, I want to see one, buddy, and he gave it to me right there. Love that kid. Sad that he's a senior. Garrett is on fire.
We don't see that very often from the Spartan team this year because they just don't have the height that they
And they got the springs, though. They got the springs.
There's a shot that is missed by Franklin County. Connorsville will make a lineup change here. Tyler Combs will come in. That foul was on Dalton Lee.
Yeah, that's Lee's second. After that foul.
5 is at the line for Franklin.
Yeah, after that foul.
Front rim, Little misses a free throw.
Yeah, after that
Dalton
foul.
Lee comes out of the game. Wes Smith will come back in. Tyler Combs is in there to mention. Drew Shirk will come to the bench.
Yeah, Dalton was upset after that foul. Carey, jumped up and, immediately called Tyler in there.
At the line is number 5 for Franklin County. Fires a free throw.
Oh, missed them both.
Wes Smith rebounding for CHS.
That's some lost points that we need to take advantage of, obviously.
Combs with the ball for Connorsville. Tyler is number 24, a senior at CHS. Out to Silcott. Now Garrison starts to drive down, can't get through, feeds Wes Smith. Out to Silcott.
I like the discipline of the Spartans. He's going in. Oh, it's beautiful.
Puts one up and in. One of his patented shots. He's at 10 points. He averages 16.
Yeah, eventually, he's going to find a crack. He's going to get in there. He's not going to not drive.
He makes the openings.
He does. Well, and that's what I was saying earlier. I like our discipline. You saw Clay drive. He didn't have an opening. Quickly pitched to that. But when Garrett saw it, he was in there quick.
There's another foul called on the Spartan. This one will be picked up by Wes Smith. He'll come out. Jacob Brown will replace him in the lineup. Spartans had 5 fouls in this ball game already.
Yeah, that's again we've been in the we've gotten teams in the bonus before, but there's a good
ball. Spartans break up the inbound pass. Can't control.
Tyler, why didn't you grab it?
Goes out of bounds. Touched last by Connorsville.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Tyler didn't run after the ball. There it is, off of him, and he just. Let's see what because he obviously went right off his leg.
Right.
Maybe it was a little bit too far away from him, but look how he didn't hustle as much as.
Franklin County ball.
Here we go again.
The inbound pass is deflected by Connorsville. Silcott picks it up, drives down, beats Garrison.
Yes.
Up and in.
What a beautiful play there. That's why you have your big guy right there. Defend the inbound.
Franklin County coach, as the Spartan fans like what they're seeing so far.
Oh, absolutely. Again, that's why you have Jacob Brown on the guy throwing it in, as he disrupts them, and we made them pay.
Second quarter, the Spartans have scored 11 points, and Franklin County has been held to 2.
Yeah, the Franklin County kids are getting chewed out and said you can't come on the floor. And
now flags are being
waved all over the place.
Sprayed it around. Franklin County has a big FC flags, and Spartans, of course, with the Spartan head and red and white.
I like ours a little bit better, obviously, as you see. There's an ape in there. Yeah.
Well, this crowd's enjoying it, I think.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's a rivalry, but, you know, a friendly one, although, you know, sometimes it can get a little heated, but, you know, they're our neighbors of the South.
That's what Indiana high school basketball is all about, Ron. You just don't see this in every city, I don't believe.
Not at all.
Here in Connersville.
Not at all. I mean, we are the definition, and the cheerleaders are competing. They're trying to outdo each other. Here we go again. One of our girls is one, but two of them. The cheerleaders are getting into it. That's unbelievable. Fran, we need to get out there and do that.
Okay, play's about to be resumed following the timeout.
I'm dizzy. That was a crazy timeout. We had flags coming out from both teams, cheerleaders trying to outdo each other. Wow.
Connersville sets the defense. And here come the Wildcats.
You know, Franklin County has just been, again, this whole quarter has just, you know, not really gotten into any rhythm, any groove at all.
No, I'm sure those kids are frustrated because nothing's working for them right now. And
you know, and again, I wouldn't say that they were playing bad. It's just that, you know, again, we've out-hustled them. We've created 2 or 3 shots.
Good on the way, but it was off the back of the rim. That was by Murray. Connersville grabs the rebound. Spartan controlling the boards, Ron.
Yeah, very much. There's another one.
Need we say any more than what the picture tells?
No, we don't have to. That kid paints his own picture.
He's a 13.
Yeah, I tell you what, Garrett, he can hit you from outside, inside, anything he needs to get done. He'll get done. Yeah, he bursted onto the scene as a freshman with ice in his veins, and they've only got colder since.
Right, when we first saw him, we said that's the point guard of the future.
Oh, absolutely. That was a nice shot.
Put up and in by number 34 for the Wildcats. Jordan Floyd got around the defender. He has 4 points.
Yeah, and he had to take a beating to do it.
Yes, he did. Here's Reveille with the ball. Feeds to Garrett. Silcott doesn't shoot this time. Feeds into the corner to Combs. Back out to Silcott. Here's Garrison from the corner.
There we go, Garrison 3.
How many threes have we had?
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threes so far.
5 points for Garrison. He came off the bench. Plays an outstanding job as guard.
Yeah, oh yeah, and again, he's a sophomore. Him and Jacob are cousins. They've played since they were at birth. Oh, that's
a blocking foul on Reveille. It could have gone either way.
That guy's not feeling good.
The Franklin County boy, we thought, kind of banged into the Spartan, but the officials saw it differently.
Yeah, Reveille, he takes a beating too. That kid, as you see it right here, you know.
Here's Dalton Lee coming into the game, and also number 20, Garrett Wicks, will come off the bench. Tyler Combs comes out after several minutes. A good play for Connersville.
Yeah, I like Combs. Too bad he's a senior as well.
Silcott, Reveille, Wicks, Lee, Brown in the lineup for Connersville. There's a long pass in the back court, and the Franklin County boy wins the race for it.
Well, he better watch it. Reveille's coming back.
Here's a corner shot missed by Franklin County boy. Rebounding Brown. Connersville gets to Reveille. He's quickly across the timeline in the front court. Here's Silcott holding the ball. Works to Reveille. The 2 guys are pulled out. Reveille drives to the circle. Backs off. Gives over to Wicks.
Yeah, again, Franklin County, they're just...
Right corner out to Reveille. He'll take a shot.
Not a good shot.
Short. And it is out of bounds to Franklin County. It was an air ball.
Yeah, we've had 2 of those tonight, you know.
Right. I don't know if they're shooting too quickly or just...
Yeah, I don't know if there was a guy. I mean, the guy looked like he was kind of far away. It looked like more an open shot. You know, sometimes you just misjudge, and you know, again, that's not going to stop him from shooting. I guarantee you that.
Franklin County, a 3 attempt from the corner, missed by a Wildcat, and Silcott grabs a rebound. I'm amazed by the Spartans rebounding.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, we have control of the glass, but one thing I'm concerned with is
Silcott, a 10-foot jumper, misses that one.
Nice hustle.
A nice rebound by Garrett, gives to Lee, and Connersville keeps control.
You know, Franklin County, the lid is just closed. You got to worry that one time or sometime it's going to open, and he's got it.
Brown gets open. Spartans work a pass to him, puts it up and in, and Jacob is fouled.
You know, again, right there, nice, no hesitation at all. Muscle right there. That's strength. Jacob going up and in like that.
Foul called on Tanner Waltz. He's a 6'5" junior from Franklin County. At the line is number 50 for Connersville, Jacob Brown. 70% shooter from the line, has 7 points. Spartans 35-15.
Man, we've exploded.
Lead.
Yeah, we have exploded. I mean, it's just.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Franklin
mean.
County on the attack, trying to figure out this Spartans defense.
Yeah,
I mean,
and scoring 35 points right now, Fran, with a minute to go.
Yes.
That just shows maturity of and how grown our offense has. There's times where we didn't even score 30 points.
well, I was going to say the Spartans
and an overtime.
are getting close to their average per game here. If we're not, no, it's not really. They're around 50. Well, they're 50.8. So
yeah, well, we've gone
points.
up. Yeah, I mean, we've really, our defense, our offense is really, again, the right time. This is the right time.
Absolutely. There's a shot by Franklin County. A boy gets loose. Jordan Floyd goes up for a lay-in.
Yeah, Floyd went right up there against Wicks.
Good play. Connersville now 20 seconds on the first half clock. They'll go for the last one. Silcott and Reveille are pulled out. Reveille now has the ball. We'll bring it back out to Silcott. Garrett wears number 12, finds an opening.
Another beautiful.
Off to Brown, who was roaming along the baseline. From the left side goes in, and Jacob Brown has 9 points.
That was beautiful by Jacob.
Last second shot, which is far wide of the basket, and the buzzer sounds, and we're at halftime here at Spartan Bowl tonight, and Connersville 37, and Franklin County 17. Great offensive show by Connersville in this ball game tonight, Ron.
May have been the best offensive half that we've seen all season long. And again, you know, we have seen growth with this offensive unit. You know, Kerry's a patient man. Kerry's very patient. And, you know, we have seen quarters where we have, you know, blown out a team in the first quarter and then scored 2 the next. We were consistently good that whole half. Our defense was top-notch. Our offense, we played possibly you can't ever say you played the perfect quarter, but my goodness, that was close.
Well, the rebounding has been sensational, I think, and of course, as long as you keep the ball away from your opponent, they can't score.
Oh, absolutely, they can't score. And again, we created second or third chances. We'll get to the scoring after this, Fran. I love this part of the season.
Yeah, here we go with a boy-girl dance. There are 16 gals out there, the Spartanettes of Connersville, and they're joined by 15 fellows. And here we go, folks, with the boy-girl dance from CHS. This is the 25th year they have done this. We'll keep quiet and let you folks enjoy.
Great job, as always. And now let's meet tonight's participants. Andrew Young and Stephen Chastain.
I couldn't do any of that.
Not at all. These kids, great kids, and they practice this for months.
I know.
Yeah, they only got one chance to make it right, and they made it right tonight. Fabulous.
I think the crowd really appreciated all the work that went into this and everything.
Yeah, they did a great job. As you got Spider-Man right there. Again, just here we go. Yeah, it's fun. I tell you what, I was actually I don't think they did it when I was in high school. So
introducing participants in this guy-girl dance there at CHS.
Yeah, again, they definitely, without question, take a lot of time after school to perfect that. And Sandy is just, she's beside herself. She's over there so thrilled for these kids. What a great tradition this has been. We said the 25th.
Thanking their coaches and everything. But
yeah. Would you say this is what, the 25th, you said?
yes.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
We're at halftime of tonight's ball game, 37-17. Connersville leading Franklin County in this conference ball game. Did you get the scoring?
I have not, but we can.
Well, let's do the scoring.
Let's do the scoring for the Franklin County Wildcats, led by Dylan Little 6 and Jordan Floyd 6, and Clayton Spurlock has chipped in 5 for their 17 points. The Connersville Spartans led by All-World Garrett Silcott's 13 points. Clay Garrison has 5, Braxton Reveley 5, Dalton Lee 3, Wes Smith 3, Jacob Brown 9 points off the bench. Notorious, or I should say, conspicuous in the absence is Noah Belt hasn't scored yet, but that kid could get on fire at any moment.
That's right.
And score from anywhere and join in on the barrage. Again, that first half may have been the best first half we have seen. Again, we have stated it before, Fran, it takes 4 quarters. I want more of the same and then some this second half.
Yeah, the Spartans out in front by 20 points here at halftime. I'm not sure too many folks in the crowd would have predicted that, Ron.
Not at all, but we hoped. We did. I mean, it came out. Franklin County was playing on the emotion of their cheer block.
Yeah.
Again, very physical. We liked the physicalness, but they were really in the beginning. I mean, Garrett couldn't get inside. We couldn't get inside at all. So we started draining the threes, which opened up the inside.
Yes. Anytime a zone is played against you, you hit a few threes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah. And once we were able to get inside, again, Jacob, just out there. Left alone, and a lot of just easy passes to him, and again, Garrett started getting inside, had that slam that brought the faithful out of their seats and quieted the Franklin County bench or the cheer block. Again, one of the best quarters, and it's coming at the right time. Again, we've seen it over the past couple of games. This team is getting better and better.
Teams coming onto the floor, as you can see, and halftime is just about on the end. Here go the flags again from Fayette Central.
Yeah, there you go.
Franklin.
Well, hey, we have a Fayette Central.
I mean. I don't know.
Well, we have a Fayette Central.
We have a Fayette Central. Bunch of young guys. I hope there are some basketball players out there that will eventually be Spartans.
Yeah, they will. And so the FC's representing Fayette Central. There you go. Yeah, again, a great rivalry. We have great rivalries. We have, of course,
absolutely.
To start the season, Union County, of course, comes in, Fran, and what they bring to the table. They bring a raucous cheer block.
First ball game of the season. It's unequal.
Oh, at all. And of course, Rushville. We play them every other year.
Is a rivalry in all sports. We play football with those guys. And
well, we play football at Franklin County too, not very successfully, but it's kind of exacting
Franklin
revenge on
County
that.
has a great football program.
They do.
They really do.
They do.
They really do. Then we're building a rivalry with Richmond.
Yeah, we are. We are building. You know, we again against Richmond, we've won like 5-6 in a row. So
I know.
And we're really turning those rivalries around.
We are set to go. 10 seconds on the clock here, and we'll have a buzzer signaling the start of the second half here tonight.
You know, it was over 2 years ago when we lost on this floor. And I tell you what, these kids, they played to defend their home floor.
A 1-point loss in that ball game to Franklin County in 2014.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I'm talking about to any team. It was a couple years ago, but yeah, it was 1-point loss 4 years ago.
Yes.
But you know, we've only lost maybe 1 or 2 games since then here on the home floor.
Yes.
Definitely not since the Mount Vernon game a couple of years ago.
Here's Tyler Nichols putting the ball in play for the Wildcats.
I don't know how you can tell Franklin County to get more aggressive than they were that first half, but I'm sure their coach did.
McMurray is the ball handler. Now it's taken off by Floyd.
And they missed a lot of threes. I mean, their lid was closed, so you got to expect that at some point the lid always opens up.
That defense of Connors.
Oh, it's unbelievable. That's beautiful.
Number 5 gets open.
Yeah, there we go.
Drops in a 3. Nice play by the Wildcats to open up the second half.
Yeah.
9 points for Dylan Little.
Yeah,
He's
Little.
a 6'1" senior starting forward.
Dylan's one of those players that, you know, he, again, very quick, very fast, has a great quick shot. You can be in his face and it's gone. Well, there's I tell you what, I love Dalton Lee's head fakes. Well, he's not paying. Ooh, man, Noah threw it at him. He wasn't even looking.
Here's Dalton Ailes on the side. Starts to drive down, gives to Wes Smith.
There we go.
Drive the baseline. Wes is knocked down, no foul called, misses a shot.
Yeah,
and
he was trying his muscles
ball
weighing
taken
that.
off by
Nice play
Franklin
from
County,
Braxton.
stolen by Braxton Reveley. Driving down is Smith, missing on the shot.
There we go, beautiful.
Putting it up and in, and is fouled as he grabs his rebound. A nice second effort by Wes Smith.
Oh, that was a beautiful second effort from Wes as he went in that first drive and, you know, got snuffed. And this time he, you know, patiently waited for the foul to be drawn.
Wes will be at the line and makes the free
that's...
throw. He's a 75% free throw shooter for Connorsville. He's at 6 points tonight.
20-point lead, unbelievable.
Here the Wildcats moving the ball. Tyler Nichols in the front court. This is Clayton Spurlock. Number 12 drives the basket.
Nice defense again right there.
Nice defense by Connorsville. Knocked the ball away from him, and it's CHS ball. Here's Ailes in front court. Gives to Smith. Here
oh, that's in there.
Reveley.
Oh, I saw that from here.
His second one tonight. Like you said, when he fires a 3, he hits nothing but net.
That kid does not miss.
He has 8 points.
He has your touch, Fran. I thought he walked back.
Shot from the corner by Wildcat is missed, and Reveley grabs the rebound into front court of Silcott. Bumps a couple of players, loses control of the ball. No whistle. Franklin County in front court.
Yeah, again, that was nice defense from Franklin County. They're snuffing Garrett. Another steal.
Picked up by Wes Smith. Feeds Reveley. Fast breaking down court. Goes to Smith. He is fouled. He'll be at the line for a couple of free throws.
What a great, you know, again, defense from the Spartans that got this offensive run going right there. Wes, again, just very patient. Knew he was going to get the call.
Now called on Spurlock. His first, team second of the second half, Franklin County. Here's Brown coming into the ball game. Wes Smith is at the free throw line, and he'll be replacing Wes after the free throw.
You know, I love Wes. I mean, he's one of those players, Fran, that he does it all. And he does, again, so much stuff that doesn't get on these stat sheets. And he's just a great kid.
Wes Smith's second free throw. Hits the back rim.
He's using all of the rim.
8 points for Wes tonight. 45-20, Connorsville.
I like to see that from Wes. I like to see him get on the scores bracket.
Tyler Combs will be coming in for CHS at a break. Here's a long shot.
Wow,
and
that was
three. A beauty by number 25, Spurlock of Franklin County.
Yeah, that was a great shot there.
You leave these guys open, they'll
nail them.
drop them in for you, won't they?
Yeah, they sure will. Yeah, he had a nice touch. Ooh, give it. Here we
Garrison
go.
driving the lane. Feeds off to Brown, who tries to put one up and in. He's fouled.
Yeah, I'm sure they did that play at their grandparents' house many times. And
Now called on Floyd of Franklin County. Free throw shooter Brown, good. Lee comes out. Combs comes in for CHS. Brown ready for his free throw. Drops off, and nice rebounding Combs for Connorsville. Feeds Brown back to the basket. Finds Garrison with the pass. Out to Combs, back to Brown. Fouled as he goes in for a shot. He'll be at the line. Foul called on Jordan Floyd. His second, team's fourth.
I tell you what, getting inside, you're going to get those calls almost every time. And again, going to the glass with aggression, Fran, that's what I love about Jacob Brown.
Too hard on that free throw.
Yeah, not liking that missing the last two. Got to get those in there.
He'll try to make one of two, and he does. Spartans' 47th point of this ball game. 11 points for Jacob Brown. Moving the ball into front court. Ben Kreider. Ron, has he scored tonight?
Kreider, I believe.
23 scoring for Franklin County from out. There he is, right there. I was
going to say that's his first two. Yeah, that's his first two.
Is, I thought so.
Yeah, we've kind of kept him. And this guy Noah's been, and that's a foul on 12.
Belt is fouled as reaching around, trying to knock the ball away was Trevor Murray. And instead he bumps Belt. Non-shooting foul. Noah will put it in play. There's a lineup change as Augustus Runyon, a 6-foot sophomore, comes into the game for Franklin County, replacing Trevor Murray. Meanwhile, Spartans inbound under their basket. Comes into Silcott, drives into the corner, out to
that's off.
Connersville.
Oh, beautiful rebound.
Combs, his shot was missed. Rebounding, battle won
that's
by
off.
Brown.
Nice
out
hustle.
to Belt, misses the shot, follows to get the rebound, and is fouled as he gets to the ball.
Yeah, no, I tell you what, hustled after his miss, and again, you got to do that. You got to do that, and he did, and that was, again, kept it alive.
That was on Dylan Lewis. That's his sixth against Franklin County. One more, and the Spartans will be at the free throw line from now on.
Yeah, very early, and I mean they've got 6 fouls. We have none.
Here's Combs. Connersville handling the ball. Gives to Belt. Out to Silcott. Franklin County's done a good job on Noah tonight.
Oh, they have. I mean, Noah hasn't gotten any points so far, but he's been playing such good defense, which goes unnoticed. Here he goes.
Drives the baseline.
Oh, my goodness.
Shot rolls across the back of the rim.
Nice hustle.
Spartan rebounds.
Again, giving ourselves second and third chance, Fran.
Yes.
I mean, that's been the key tonight is, we just keep going. That's
Belt
not a good pass.
To Brown. Loose
well, he
ball
got it back.
Up by Bell. A couple of players on the floor. Out to Combs.
That's off.
Fires long. Misses.
Oh, beautiful, Jacob.
Brown.
Again, second, third, fourth chances, Fran.
Jacob Brown doing it all tonight.
Oh yeah, again, he's the big guy inside, and he just gets those loose shots.
Long shot by Franklin County. Spurlock is missed. The rebound, Garrison, Connersville. Belt in front.
Belt's hacked.
Along the baseline is
he's going
out
to the
of
line.
bounds, and free throw's coming up, I believe.
Oh yeah, should be coming up he just gets manhandled by the 3 guy. I don't know where that guy was jumping from, but he came down and cracked our guy, Noah in the head. Noah just doesn't get fouled. He gets annihilated.
Foul called on Mayfield of Franklin County. Into the game for the Wildcats is Braden Ertel.
Noah's got ice in his veins. I mean, that kid.
Here's Belt,
nice
79 100% free throw shooter. Hits one and will get a bonus. Coming in is Drew Shirk for Connersville. Jacob Brown goes out.
Jacob with
Belt ready for his second free throw.
13 points tonight off the bench. You love that. You got to love it.
Fires it up. Got it.
Yeah, there was a game a couple games of the week ago where Noah was shut out in the first half, had 13 in the second half, and I think 9 or 10 of them were at the line.
I agree.
Yeah, remember that? Yeah.
Great free throw shooter.
Oh, he's phenomenal.
Spartans 51 points, surpasses their average, or they're at their average for a ball game.
Yeah, again, this beautiful
Shot from out.
Oh, that was good.
Number 14, Dylan Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis, that was
for
great shot.
Franklin County. 51-29, 2:20 on the third
That's a
quarter
foul
clock.
on.
Here's Spartan Bull. Whistle stops play. Now going to be called on Kreider of Franklin County.
Yeah, it was against Braxton. He fouled Braxton. I didn't see what happened.
I didn't either. Teamed 8. Here's Rebele at the line. Makes the free throw.
Braxton, I think has a better percentage shooting threes than. Oh, wow.
That one took a trip around
It sure did.
And bounced up and dropped in. 10 points for Rebele.
Well, Wes had a few of those where it hit all aspects of the rim.
Here come the Greyhounds on the attack. Down in this ball game.
Big.
Playing against a tough defense. Probably one of the toughest defenses they faced all
there's no doubt.
season long. They're just having a lot of struggles getting to the basket. There's a shot from out by Franklin County's Lewis, which is missed. Rebounding Spartans. Here's Wicks, number 20 in the ball game for Connersville. Garrett.
Glad to see Garrett get some playing time. I like that kid.
He plays JV ball.
Yeah, he's a sophomore too.
Right.
We're loaded with young talents getting lots of a lot of playing time this year.
Backing his way toward the basket, trying a little hook shot, a little bit short for Drew.
But I like that shot from Drew. That's his shot right there, just not enough oomph, but you got to take it every time.
Ryder puts the ball in play for Franklin County. Has the ball being guarded by Garrison. Drives in, a loose ball. Whistle stops play. Looks like a foul on
Garrett, I think. Oh no, they're calling Clay.
I believe on the Garrison, yes.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened there. I thought it was on. I thought Wicks came in and got him first, but no, it was on Clay.
First foul of the second half on Connersville.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Coming to the bench, and Dalton Lee is back in for CHS. Swinger shot on the inbound pass. It's missed by Franklin County. The players on the floor, loose ball. Whistle stops play as Braxton Rebele stumbled over a
that was pretty dangerous right there. Garrison getting the foul again. That's his third. Yeah, Braxton high. I don't think that kid. That kid showed some springs right there, and
right. Could have been a
horrible injury.
Bad accident here, but luckily everybody's okay. Franklin County will inbound. That'll be Ertl.
Yeah.
Comes into backcourt. Taken by Spurlock. Quickly across the timeline. Here the Wildcats setting up the play. 32 drives down. Then fouls on his way. That is...
Apparently there was a foul first.
Number 32.
Now the fouls are picking up here.
Right.
I thought he walked first, but...
that's on Wicks. Foul 3 against the Spartans of the second half.
We got
the ball in play. Franklin County. Long pass into backcourt. Battle for it. Won by Franklin County.
All the way,
stolen by Lee, and Dalton goes in for a shot. Ball's down. No whistle.
Again, not very good.
Franklin County ball.
Dalton needed to go with authority. There's a charge.
Charging foul going to be called on Spurlock. That nullifies a basket.
Yeah, beautiful charge there. We know how to take the charges right here. He's set, ready to go, and
yes, The Franklin County coach would like an explanation from the official, but he
that was
doesn't
beautiful.
get it.
No, he doesn't. and you know, we show the replay there. That was just textbook right there. But, you know, when Dalton went up earlier for that shot, he didn't go with authority, and he should have went with authority. May have gotten the call, but again, that's when you hesitate a little bit. You know, things like that happen. But you know, Dalton's a cager. He's not going to let that stop him. He's going to come back with authority next time.
Garrison feeds to Lee, comes out to Wicks. Garrison loses control of the ball, knocked away from him by a Brookville boy in the back court. Spartans will
Not good.
have the final shot of the third period. It is wide of the basket. And after the third 8-minute quarter here tonight at Connorsville, it is Spartans 53 and Wildcats 29. 12 points for the Franklin County team. That's their best quarter of the ball game so far.
Yeah, I mean, again, they played. You know, they played better because the lid opened for them. They had a lot more shots to win. It wasn't that it wasn't contested. There was a few threes that went in that they were wide open. But again, the lid opened up for them a little bit more. But again, our aggressiveness, our hustle, 2, 3, 4 opportunities that we gave ourselves, you know, amazing. And I think this is where they're going to get ready for the determination of who raised the most money.
Presentation of a trophy that goes to the school whose student body was most successful in raising funds for the cancer research. They have a lot of folks on the floor who are involved in one way or the other.
Volunteers of the Beat the Cancer 4 quarters night. Franklin County sponsor, Dr. Woods.
Talking to some of the Franklin County kids, because I know a few of them, and they think that they got this in the bag, friend. They think they raised the most.
Okay, well, congratulations to the winner here.
Yeah.
We're introducing the volunteers. It's a great, great event.
At this time, Mandy Wolf and Amber Myers of FCN Bank.
We do this in football too, Ron, and we have an agreement with Centerville. We do it in swimming.
Yeah, oh yeah. They throw the coaches in, and the water, we saw that. Oh yes, Relay for Life, $250 from each school.
Oh, that's great.
But you know, again, what a great cause.
$500 check to Connorsville High School. It is Fayette Regional Health System representatives Renee Nesbitt and Beth Heisel.
What a great, again, this money goes for a good cause. It gets people to their appointments. It is just wonderful.
The Fayette Regional Health System, FCN Bank, Franklin County Cancer Society, and all the students of CHS and Franklin County High School. And all of our Spartan and Wildcat fans for helping make this event a huge success. And here's the total.
Here's the totals, Fran.
Franklin County raised $12,730.
$12,730, Fran. That's tough. That is, I mean, the Counters are raised $6,000. Franklin County doubled.
Yeah, that's a fantastic thing.
Wow, good job, Franklin County kids.
They're celebrating and they have every right to.
Yes, they should. And again, it goes to a fantastic cause.
They're being given a trophy by Brent Duncan, who's the athletic director at CHS. He's congratulating all the volunteers and a happy group of students from Franklin County.
And they should be. That is
absolutely.
awesome.
Congratulations to those young guys and gals.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where the money comes from. It goes to a fantastic cause, and the real winners are those that are suffering from this horrible disease, and that helps make their life a lot better.
I didn't get the exact figures, but it's over $18,000.
$18,000, that's right. Yeah. $12,000 from Franklin County. Those kids are awesome.
That's amazing. We are ready for quarter number 4 here at Spartan Bowl tonight. TV3's Game of the Week. Thanks for joining us. And it will be Spartans inbounding with a 53 to 29 point lead. Final 8 minutes underway. Reveille brings it into front court for CHS. Goes to Belt. Ball worked around by Connersville. Wes Smith. Belt out to Reveille. Drives to the center. Gets into the lane. Can't get through. Gives to Silcott. Garrett will go through the top half of the free throw lane. Dribbling the ball. Gives to Ayers. They work Smith underneath. Shot won't drop. Whistle sounds. Connersville will be at the line.
Yeah, one thing Franklin County won't do is you see West go up and there, didn't get the kiss off the glass like he wanted. One thing we know from Franklin County, even though they're down 24, they're not going to go away. They're not going to give up at all.
No, foul called on Trent Coors of the Wildcat. Smith drops his first free throw in. West 75% free throw shooter on the season. Fires and hits, and it is Connersville 55-29 over the Wildcats. 10 points for Smith. Franklin County ball.
You know, how many times have we, this game disrupted a pass from Franklin County, and how many times this season have we done that?
Wildcats on the attack. They're averaging
I thought he took a couple steps there, but
58.1 points a game, and they are going to reach that tonight.
Oh, no, they're not. They're definitely not going to reach it tonight, Fran, as this defense is just too good. And I don't think that there's been a team this year, Fran, score their average against us.
No, there hasn't. The Spartans have cut the average of every team they played.
Oh, absolutely.
In every ball game.
We've had guys coming here with a 25-point game per average,
right,
single, and they've walked out of here at less than 20. Of course, that was earlier in the season, but he's
the
going.
Ball underneath. Driving the baseline was Wes Smith.
He didn't like that at all.
Dropped the ball in the basket, but the official ruled he traveled before he scored.
Yeah.
So, one of the few turnovers against the Spartans tonight.
Yeah, and again, Wes, you saw his eyes get big on there. He just forgot to take
right, he forgot to take a
dribble. Yeah, he forgot to dribble. He wanted that so bad. That's a couple times tonight, Fran, that he's gotten in there and not walks, but
knocked away by
nice
a Spartan, but Franklin County keeps control.
Yeah, you can't let that guy open.
Dropped from deep in the right corner by Trent Coors. The 6-foot junior, Franklin County. Here's Braxton Reveille. There it is again.
That
another
kid,
three by Braxton.
He may be he's 100% tonight.
That's 13 points.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah,
Connersville.
Love it. He's scoring a lot more, Fran. We like that. We're getting, the offense is just gelling at the right time. Kerry has his troops. It's a fine-oiled machine, but again, he's going to keep working.
Franklin County moving the ball around, trying to get somebody free. Finally, there's a long shot. Good.
They've made a lot of threes.
They couldn't get anybody free, so Jordan Floyd just fired a three-pointer in.
Yeah, they have 5 this quarter.
Yeah, behind the free-throw circle. They have some pretty good three-pointers.
Yeah, they're finally starting to fall.
Yes.
A little bit too late, maybe.
Reveille driving down, can't get through, feeds out, goes to Lee.
Oh, not good.
Smith, the ball just out of the reach of Wes Smith under the basket, and it's a turnover by the Spartans. Wes Smith comes out, Noah Belt comes out, and Jonah Graham comes into the ball game, a freshman who plays JV ball, and Dennis Drusher comes in. Dalton Lee will come out, and Clay Garrison comes back in. Meanwhile, Franklin County inbounds in backcourt.
Who's number 40? I don't even have 40 on my...
40. Well, that's Graham, though.
Yeah, Graham, right? Yeah.
From the JV team. He scores three-pointers like there may be a shortage of them in the future.
Nice hustle there from Shirk.
We'll see how he handles it here in this varsity game.
Well, he'll handle it well. I mean, Kerry has
Kerry
has his troops prepared for anything and everything.
He's not a big player, but he gets the job done.
I think he's listed at 6'1", though. I mean, usually I'm
not
kidding.
6'1".
Yeah, he's got him at 5'7". I don't believe that at all.
You think he's closer to 5'5"?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know what? He doesn't play like that.
No.
We've seen him play enough. He thinks he's 6'5".
He's all over the court.
Yeah.
He's fun to watch.
Yeah, it is.
JV
He's a
game.
hustler.
Braxton Reveille has the ball for Connersville. Directs traffic here with under 4 minutes left to play in tonight's game. Here's Graham with the ball. You're
going to eat some clock, obviously.
Well, Garrett losing control momentarily, but gets possession back. Gives to Garrison, drives the lane, back out. Here's Reveille driving down, out to Garrison. Gets down, has the ball knocked away from him. And the official rules it was off the hands of Garrison. Turned over by the Spartans. Spartans turning the ball over here in this fourth period.
Yeah, a little sloppy right now, just a little sloppy. Yeah, I didn't.
Here's Tyler Combs coming back in for Connersville when the action stops. Meanwhile, Franklin County in front court.
Yeah, and again, the difference this half for Franklin County, you know, they were hoping the lid would open up that first half, but it didn't.
Spurlock, the ball handler. Now it's taken over by Dalton Durbin. Wildcats trying to get somebody free for a shot. Spartans defense.
And their face.
Every time a guy has the ball, he has a couple of Spartans in his face.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Down, a shot attempted by a Wildcat and batted out of bounds by Connersville. But
he's going all the way. Oh, that was beautiful. Man, I tell you.
A reverse layup by Silcott as he drives down court, goes in for he has 15 points.
Yeah, that right there, we can freeze that right there. That was just beautiful. That's gliding right there. That is just unbelievable.
Here's Wicks reporting in. That's the break.
Wicks is a sophomore.
Meanwhile, Franklin County has the ball.
Getting all of our young kids in there. And again, another disruption.
And steal by the Spartans.
I think he's going all the way. There's another one.
Fouled as he goes in for a layup.
I tell you what, Garrett Silcott, Fran, you know this as you see it right here. Look how just fluid that is, Fran. That is just easy. He makes it look like I can do that.
Easy. I'll say that for him.
Yeah, it's just beautiful.
Here's Reveille coming out of the game. Connersville. Combs comes in. Ethan Smith will be coming in. He had a great first game in JV game tonight. Replaces Drew Shirk.
Yeah,
Wicks will be coming in. He'll be replacing Silcott, who's at the free throw line. Shot is short by Garrett. 17 points. He's above his average. Here's a whistle stops play.
That's Garrison's fourth. He's out. They're going to get him out of here
Garrett
probably.
will come out of the ball game, and the fans will show their appreciation as Garrett Wicks replaces Garrett Silcott.
Yeah,
out of the game with 17 points.
Oh, he's awesome. I mean, that kid, he's out for the rest of the game, and the faithful know it. Right. That's why he's getting the hand.
Yeah,
he deserves it.
They show their appreciation.
I mean, he's the true leader of this team, and I don't know if we've had a leader quite like. There was a.
Well, here's a shot goes in for Wildcat.
That was a wild shot.
It's going to.
Now that's Garrison's.
Yeah,
he's out.
Going to count.
Yeah.
Count by Dua.
And Garrison's walking out right now. He's not forcing them to take him out.
Here's a young guy, a 5'6" senior for the Spartans. Replaces Garrison. Number 5 is Dalton Ailes.
Yeah, I love Dalton Ailes. You know, senior, worked his way, played very hard. Finally got on the floor as a varsity player, and love that kid.
Shot missed by the free throw shooter for Franklin County, and Ethan Smith rebounds Connersville, brings it across the timeline.
Yeah, Ethan, a sophomore. I like to see him getting in there, getting some play.
Spartans have all their starters on the bench,
as they should be. Up
Here's
23.
Smith, number 42 for Connersville, out the width. Under 2 minutes left to play in tonight's ball game.
Eat some clock, don't play crazy, don't do anything.
Smith. Over to Combs. This is Tyler Combs driving on a couple of defenders.
Oh, I thought he.
This is ball momentarily, and finally does.
County ball, another.
It rolls out of bounds after he touches it.
Yeah.
And it's out of bounds. Franklin County and backcourt.
Got to help whenever there's, surrounded by blue. You got to get the white guys over there to the guys in white.
Clock. Franklin County ball, trailing in this game.
Oh, that's not a that's out.
Here's a loose ball off the hands of a Franklin County boy. Brazil will put it in play following the turnover. Smith will flip it in to Graham. He's across the timeline. Out to Ailes. Here's Wicks.
Again, Spartans just eating clock. We got, minutes to go. Again, what a great victory for the Connersville Spartans tonight, Fran. Again, the cancer, raising money for cancer. That's the true victors with $18,000. There it is. Yeah.
There's Jonah Graham dropping it in from way out, and a three-pointer for that little guy.
Jonah Graham getting in the scoring board. I got to make room for him, Fran. I love it.
Make room for him.
Love it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that's the seventh guy that's
nice shot from out by Wildcat, number 32, Augustus Runyon.
Yeah.
Who drops one in. And the Spartans with 15 seconds move the ball in the front court.
Yeah, what a beautiful victory for the Connersville Spartans. Improvement, Fran. That's what we're seeing.
Out as the time runs out on the clock, and here comes the buzzer. Final buzzer of this ball game tonight. And the final score is a victory for Connersville, 65-42. For Franklin County, the record goes to 7-13, and for Connersville it goes to 18-4. Even though Franklin County lost tonight, a lot of winners in this game, Ron.
Oh, absolutely. again, the student body of Franklin County raising $12,000. They doubled us. We raised $6,000, and they raised $12,000, $18,000, and some change for the cancer. Again, fantastic for both schools to do that. And, again, what a great game for the Connersville Spartans. You got to love it as we head ever so closely to defending that sectional crown for a third time.
Big trophy about to be awarded.
Represented by CHS Athletic Director Fred Duncan.
Here's how the game went, 15-11. The Spartans had the first quarter score by 4. They led 37-17 at halftime, 53-29 at the end of the third period, and went on to win 65-42 over the Franklin County Wildcats tonight. Ron, you have some scoring?
Oh, yes, I do, for the Franklin County Wildcats. They were led by Dylan Little's 9 points. Jordan Floyd had 9 points as well. Dylan Lewis had 3. Ben Kreider only 2. Clayton Spurlock 8. Augustus Runyon had 5. And Dalton Durbin, 3 points for the Franklin County Wildcats. For Connersville Spartans, they were led by all-world Garrett Silcotti. Did it all tonight, 17 points. We had 4 guys in double digits, Fran. 17 for Garrett. Braxton Reveley chipped in 13. Wes Smith 10. Jacob Brown 13, I should say, off the bench. Love that effort from that guy. Noah Belt 2. Dalton Lee 2. Clay Garrison 5. And my favorite guy to call right now, Jonah Graham, 3 points. That kid, freshman, getting here. Future looks bright for the Spartans. Again, this was without question the biggest or the best 4 quarters that we've played.
Well, it's just a fantastic ball game, and I know the Spartans fans enjoyed it, and I think the Wildcat fans did too, because even as the game was out of reach, I could see a lot of the students were applauding their players and everything, urging them on.
Yeah, Franklin County's not going to give up. They just not going to do that. And they came here to play hard and to win, and got away from them very quickly. I mean, when we finally, when we were hitting those threes and were able to finally bring out their bigs and unclog that middle, we exploited it, took advantage of it, and again, we had the second and third opportunities. Second, third, sometimes 4 chances at scoring, and we took advantage of it each and every time. Great effort from the Spartans, hustle all the way. Again, we are getting better as we inch ever so closely to the sectional.
Spartans rebounding tonight was outstanding, I thought.
Yeah, well, you were saying kind of this rebound. I don't know how many times I wish I were talented enough to keep that as, again, the faithful just enjoyed this one, and they, the Spartans delivered.
Okay, now let's talk to the Spartan seniors and the coach about tonight's game. We're talking with the seniors of this Spartan team here tonight at Spartan Bowl. They're just coming off of a great victory over Franklin County. We have Braxton Reveille next to me here on my right, and to my left is Garrett Silcott. Braxton, a good game tonight.
Thank you.
You dropped a few threes in there.
Yeah, my teammates did a good job getting me open tonight.
You practice threes, or how did you get so good?
We shoot a lot during practice. A lot of shooting drills, and you go game speed in them.
Garrett, how are you? Garrett Silcott, folks, number 12 of Connersville, who has been a varsity player. How many years, Garrett?
It's be my 4th year as a varsity player.
You were a freshman when you joined the varsity team, so you didn't play JV ball?
I just played a quarter or two my freshman year, and the rest varsity.
You guys have played had a great season. How did this team come together, Garrett?
Everybody just played in their role. You know, the best thing to do is accept your role and play the best you can with it, and that's what we've been doing so far.
You have a lot of people guarding you on the other team. How do you get free for your shots?
My teammates get me open a lot on screens. I got to give thanks to them. You know, Jake Brown, Drew Shirk, Braxton. They really get me open, and that's the best thing for me.
Braxton, what has basketball meant to you? How's it helped you in other things?
It's helped me in life. Coach Brown teaches more than just basketball, and it goes a long way. It really does.
Any other sports at CHS?
No, strictly basketball. I play stuff outside of school, but.
Okay. Garrett, how about you? Do you participate in any other sports?
No, I'm like Braxton. I'll play anything outside of school, but just for school, I just play basketball.
What's been the most exciting ball game this year?
I don't know. There's been a lot of them. Definitely Union County, Franklin County, you know, with the great crowds. Those are fun to play in, but I don't know. We've had a lot this year, a lot of support.
Garrett, he spoke of the crowds. I know you guys feed off the energy of the crowds.
Yes, the crowd really does a good job getting us into the game. Our cheer block, cheerleaders, everybody does their job, and it helps us out.
And on the road, that's kind of unusual to have the backing that you fellas do.
Yeah, I just noticed we have more of our fans than what the other team does, so that's impressive.
You got any tip for a young guy who wants to play basketball?
Yeah, just go for it. Do your best, work hard, and go to everything that Coach Ron says to go to. It pays off.
How about your studies, Garrett? I know you're on this honor roll. How do you manage to keep up your academics?
Well, it started when I was little. Parents made me basically do my homework every night, stay focused, pay attention in class, and that leads over to good grades. So,
you guys have really worked together as a team. You guys like each other, I think.
Well, I like most of my teammates. I don't like him too much, but you learn to play with them. But yeah, they're great teammates.
Braxton, what about you? You get along with your guys okay?
Yeah, I'm not going to be mean like Garrett. All these guys are my best friends. They really are. They're family to me.
Okay, how long have you been a varsity player?
3 years now.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, after graduation, headed for college?
Yes, I'm planning on going to IU East for pre-dentistry and going from there.
You going to try out for the game, for the team?
I haven't made up my mind yet. I might just focus on, my adult life now.
Sure. How about you, Garrett, after graduation?
I'm undecided on where I will attend college, but I plan on studying business administration.
Fellas, thanks for all the hard work you've done, your dedication and commitment to sports here at CHS. Best of luck in your careers.
Thank you. Thank you, Fran.
Braxton Reveille, Garrett Silcott. Thanks, fellas.
Thank you.
There are a couple more seniors on this team. Number 32 is Wes Smith. Wes, pretty good game tonight.
Yeah, it was. We came out strong, intensity, got out to a good lead, and just kept it throughout the game.
This Franklin County team, they have some pretty good shooters.
Yeah, they did. They shot the ball well. We were expecting them to come out and give us a good game, but I guess we just got away from them.
You guys forced a lot of turnovers tonight. Here is Dalton Lee, who is joining us for a few minutes after the ball game. Good game, Dalton.
Thank you. Just can't imagine how big the crowd is tonight. It was a great crowd.
And as I was mentioning with your teammates about, you guys feed off the energy of the crowd.
Oh yeah, there's not a guy on the bench that doesn't want the other person to succeed. It's a great community.
What makes this team so good? You guys really work together well.
Yeah, we're not the most talented team out there, but we sure do. We hustle. That's what's getting us our wins, and when we don't hustle, then you see our losses.
Well, the defense, Wes, how did you fellas learn defense the way you play?
We got a great coach, Kerry Brown. He preaches defense every day. Just defense, defense, defense. It's all seems like we do at practice. Get a little tiring, but
We always say defense wins ball games. I guess you guys agree with that.
Yeah, it does. Gets us a lot of energy and just transitions in our offense.
You play another sport other than basketball. I think you're pretty good in cross country and track.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
What are some of your achievements in track and cross country?
3 out of my 4 years, I've been all conference in cross country, and 2 out of my 4 years, I made the semi-state.
Hey, that's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
And you play soccer, Dalton?
I play soccer and golf.
Okay. Yeah. Did you play football for a while?
My freshman, sophomore year, and then it just wasn't for me.
Okay. You found out in a hurry that there were better things in life.
Yeah.
What kind of a tip have you got for a young guy that'd like to play basketball?
Just show up and be ready to play. You need to hustle, and you need to be willing to put your body on the line for your teammates.
So it takes a lot of hard work, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You got to be able to buy into what coaches are telling you, and everything will just come after that.
What are your plans after graduation?
I'm hoping to go to Hanover to study communications and run cross country and track.
Oh, great. And you, Dalton, after graduation?
I'm hoping to play golf at IU East, but if that doesn't work out, then I want to try to major in physical therapy.
I want to thank you guys for all the dedication and commitment to Spartan Sports here at Connersville. The fans have really enjoyed it, and you guys will be remembered by the fans for a long time. Thanks, Dalton.
Thank you.
And Wes, as always, thank you.
Thank you, Fran.
Okay, this team has a lot of seniors on it, and here are a couple of guys. Tyler Combs, you played pretty good tonight, Tyler.
Thank you.
What's the key to beating a team like Franklin County?
It's just working as hard as you can and taking care of the ball and just the fundamentals.
Keep your opponent in front of you. Is that a pretty good motto?
Yes, it is.
How long have you been playing basketball at CHS?
4 years.
So 4 years, senior. So that figures out. I mean, you've played every year as a Spartan.
Yep.
Did you play JV ball?
Yeah.
What kind of a record did you have with your team?
We had a good record last year, and year before, and I don't remember the year before.
Okay, Drew, congratulations. You come off the bench and you really put a spark into this team's offense.
Thank you.
Have you had a favorite game so far this year?
Probably the manual game, just because I got it in the fourth quarter and I got to get some points up.
Right.
And I really felt like it helped my teammates out.
Well, in your opinion, what makes this team gel?
I think none of us are really selfish. We all work together, and we know that's not all about us. And we bring it to our best of our ability every single night.
Looking back, has anybody been impressed you a lot in your basketball career?
On the team or against teams we played?
I'm sorry?
On the teams that we played, or?
Yeah, in your career, who has helped you? Who has helped you the most?
Oh, probably Coach Baumley, the JV coach. He's helped me out a lot with posting up and just finishing at the rim and working on my footwork. He's helped me out a lot from last year to this year.
JV team's pretty good this year.
Yeah, they've really turned it up since the beginning of the season.
Can you look back on a particular game, Tyler, that you remember more than others?
Probably last year Franklin County game when it was at third place.
Okay.
Because
Has that been one of your best games, or do you have a?
When I started stepping up my game.
Okay.
Is when.
Yeah. So you played JV for how many years?
2.
Okay. Did you start as a freshman?
No, I don't think so.
So you started JV and when you were a freshman at CHS, right?
No, I played freshman
Oh, okay.
freshman year, and then JV junior and sophomore year.
What about before you got to high school, in middle school?
I played basketball at the middle school. I was red 7th grade and white 8th grade.
And you learned the Kerry Brown way back then, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do.
Drew, what about, did you play middle school?
Yeah, I played on the white team my 7th grade year and the red team my 8th grade year.
How were you doing when you were playing on the team?
I was a role player, set a lot of screens and got people open.
Have you always played under the goal and they work the ball to you?
Yeah, because I'm one of the bigger guys on the team, and no one else on the team's really got much size, so I have to do it.
What are your plans after CHS graduation, Drew?
I want to go to college to study agriculture at Purdue or Vincennes, and come back and farm on my family farm.
Okay, do you want to try out for the team when you go there?
No, I don't think I'm good enough for Purdue's team.
Well, I don't know. They're kind of stumbling right now. They've lost 3 ball games. They may welcome you.
Yeah, it's been rough for them this last 3 games.
Tyler, what about you after graduation?
I plan on just going to IU East, get my pre-rec classes done, and then transferring to a bigger school to be a sports psychologist.
Are you going to go out for the team?
I don't know.
You haven't made up your mind yet. Hey, congratulations on all the efforts you put into this team this season. We really appreciate it. I know the fans do, and vice versa, you enjoy the fans.
I do. Thank you.
Drew, keep up the good work and have a great career after graduation.
Thank you very much.
This guy's not in uniform. You probably wonder why, and it's because you're the manager of this team.
Yeah, it's been a good year and good 4 years doing it. So it's.
How'd you get that job?
Well, my cousin Micah Kelly, he just wanted me to do it. He decided that. I mean, there's managers that were here. They weren't doing a great job, kind of, and so he wanted me to kind of be a part of his senior year. So.
What does a manager do?
Well, I first of all give them water, fill them up when they need them, give them towels. But off the court, I do their laundry. I do stuff in practice. Sometimes get in practice and help them out in drills and different things like that. So
you're the behind-the-scenes guy.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely behind the scenes. I help with Katie, and she's been good for these past 2 years. So.
And once the fans watch a game, you're the guy that brings the basketballs onto the court.
Oh yeah, get a few cheers in the crowd with the cheer block, so that's good.
These fellas don't give you a hard time, do they?
No, never. They are always respectful. Not really. We all joke around and it's a good time, so it's good.
Okay, you're on the honor roll. That's quite an honor here at CHS.
Yeah, it's these past 4 years it's grown. I've grown as gotten better in grades and all that stuff. So,
what's your best subject?
Interning, because I don't know. Probably like history classes and all that, econ and stuff like that. So.
And what are your plans after graduation, Cade?
Well, I'm going to travel for the first year playing music, playing drums for like a traveling band around the United States, and then after that I'm going to hopefully come back here and go to Ivy Tech and get my informatics degree. So
it sounds great. Congratulations, and thank you for all the work that you do for these guys. I know they appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cade Kelly, the manager of the Spartans team, everybody, and we thank him for joining us here after this ball game, a pretty thrilling game tonight.
Yeah, it was. We shut them down, so we shut them down.
Cade, thanks a lot. We've got one more fellow to talk to. The Spartans have 7 seniors on this team, and this young guy is Dalton Ailes. Hi, Dalton. You got in the ball game tonight.
Oh yeah, feel really good.
About this Franklin team, Franklin County team, they came to town ready to play.
Oh yeah, they brought a big crowd, but we dealt with it tonight.
Spartans forced some crucial turnovers, kept these guys away from the basket, and that's how you win ball games.
That's how we focus on. If we make a mistake on offense, we come right back in defense and fix it.
How long have you been a member of the varsity team?
1 year, just 1 year.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's your first year. So you played JV before that?
For 2 years, and I played freshman year.
How's your school work?
Oh, it's great. I'm focusing hard. That's what Coach expresses that a lot to us. He tells us to work on the classroom, and we get rewarded for it.
So you practice with this team all the time. Give us an example of a practice. What goes on during a practice for the Spartans?
Oh, man. We got to focus like during school, when we're getting out of school, car ride home, or car ride here, and focus, get ready to come practice, work hard, get ready for the next game.
You guys really work well as a team. I think you all like each other.
Oh, yeah. We love to hang out outside of school and the court and stuff. It makes us great team chemistry.
What are your plans after graduation, Dalton?
I plan on going to study business at IU East.
Are you going to try to go out for a sport?
I'm not sure. I think I'll just probably study business, come back here, and try to focus on my career.
Have your hands full with the books, right?
Oh, yeah. That's my main focus.
You do any of the sports at CHS other than basketball?
Nope. I'm a 4-year basketball player.
Okay. You started back as a freshman on the freshman team, did you?
No, I did not start. I was into the bench, and I came all the way up. Dedication.
Give me your ideas of some young guy or young girl asking you about basketball. What will you tell them? What should they do to be successful?
Oh, man. That's why I love the summer camps for the kids and stuff. I always tell them work hard. You know, if coach tells you to take something for your team, you got to do it.
Hey, thanks a lot, Dalton, and best of luck in your career.
All right, thank you.
We've run quite a night.
Oh, yeah. I mean, again, we are getting closer to sectional, and I love to see this effort. I love seeing us get better than we have over the last few games. You know, the games away here lately, you know, we played some good games away, and we've gotten better each and every time. Guys that don't generally score have scored, starting to pick it up in our defense. What can you say about that? It's just getting better each and every night.
I mean, we should be getting used to it by now.
Oh, yeah.
But it's still something amazing to watch.
Yeah, a thing of beauty, you know, right? Amazing beauty. Those are the adjectives we use to describe our defense. Wonderful. Love these kids.
Defense wins games.
They win games, and offense is what keeps people in the seats. And this, you know, we got that slam from Garrett. I've been on him all year long. I'm like, Garrett, I've seen pictures on Facebook of you doing it away from the bowl. And the faithful want to see it here on home ground, and he delivered tonight.
Well, it's quite a team effort by the Spartans, and congratulations again to the Wildcats. We wish them the best of luck in their Class 3A sectional. They'll be traveling to Greensburg and taking on some teams, and hopefully they can advance. I think the winner at Greensburg goes to Southridge for the regional, which is near or in Huntingburg.
Oh, wow. I don't know. I've never heard of that.
I don't know where that's at either. I was going to check the Indiana map.
A lot of sticks.
But hopefully the Franklin County Wildcats will make the trip to Huntingburg.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. I'd like to see them upset and get out of the sectional and go on to the regional.
And of course, the Spartans play in the sectional at Richmond, and we're hoping for a victory up there and a trip to Southport.
I would love to see that happen again.
Oh, let's hope so. Tonight's final score again was Connersville 65, Franklin County 22. The first ball game was a victory for the JV team 40-31. Both the varsity and JV teams of Connersville have records of 18 wins and 4 losses. A great season, Ron.
Absolutely. It's been a fun season. You know, last year we were, 21-1 at this point.
During the regular season,
but, you know, I think this team is getting better each and every time that we're out here. And, again, you like to see that. I'm excited for sections, but we still have some ball games to go.
Thanks, Ron, for your help tonight.
Oh, love it, as
appreciate it always. Here from Spartan Bowl, it is time to sign off as the Spartans win this ball game over Franklin County. This is Fran Schommel. Thank you, as always, for watching Spartan Sports on TV3. Good night, everybody, from Spartan Bowl.